right, here we go again. All right, so what we're gonna do now, because we have an issue, we created these. This was already created. We created this VLAN. We added it to the switch, and we added the sub interface for it. But we don't have IP addresses on either one of these. They need a DHCP server. So we're gonna go ahead and configure one on this layer 3 switch. Layer 3 switch. Does that mean that it's a layer 3 switch you have to do it in? Yeah. Layer 3 device. All right. So let's exit out of here. And when you don't know something, just go IP, right? And there it is right here. Okay. DHCP. And you can just question your mark way through everything. DHCP. What do you want to do first? Well, what I like to do is exclude the addresses. So I'm going to exclude addresses 192.168.10.253, up arrow, 254, right? Those are the switch and the router. So I'm going to now go 60.253, that's 16, Laz. Oh, 60, 253, up arrow, and 254. So I am excluding those already. I don't want them to be assigned or allocated by the DHCP server. So I've excluded those addresses. Now I need to create the pool. Now you can do this reverse, however it makes sense to your brain, you do it. All right, and you can literally just say, I'm going to exclude from 10.250 to .254, space .254. It will create a range. So, but I like doing it like this. How my brain organizes it. So I'm going to go IP DHCP pool. And what do I want for the pool? I want a name. All right. So VLAN 10, I believe, is HR, right? So IP DHCP pool for HR. So that's going to be, well, you put it. Okay. So who's the default router? Well, the default router is 192.168.10.254. Okay. And is there a DNS server? There sure is. DNS server is 192.168.30.1. Okay. And what's the network, by the way? Oh, well, the network is 192.168.10.0, 255.255.255.0. So, oopsie. What did I do wrong? Network, okay. And the IP address, 192.168.10.0, okay. Yeah. All right. 255.255.255.0. All right. All right, and then that's done right there. Do WR. Now, when you're doing this in the packet tracer, always go back to this. For some reason, sometimes if you just do, not the runs, if you just do WR, it won't take it. So do a copy run start. And then you should see it right at the beginning. There's your exclusions. And there's your pool for that particular VLAN. Okay, cool. Let's do the other one. So config T, IP, DHCP pool. What was it? Faculty? Yeah, not faculty. Faculty. Your faculties. No. Default router, which is your gateway, 192.168.60.254 is the DNS server. That's going to be the same. DNS, we have the same DNS server, 192.168.30.1. All right, it's a DNS server. And then the network is going to be a 192.168.60.0, 255.255.255.0. I'm kind of scared to type now. DWR, Control Z, copy and start. Yeah, it's just me. It's just what I'm used to. And then show start. So we have our exclusions, we have our HR pool, and we have our faculty pool. All right, let's see if this thing actually worked. And then we're going to go here. And boom, there it is, to 10.1, 2.5. This is the HR, right? 30.1 DNS. Awesome. Let's go to this guy. And boom, 60.1 and 30. There you go. It's working. So let's ping 192.168.60.254. And there you go. There it's off to the races. Right? And then let's do this gateway here. And we're going to ping 192.168.10.254. Lovely. Lovely. Let's see this new VLAN. Let's see if he can get across the network. Ping 192.168.20.1. Just fast forward. You know, I have no patience. No, I cannot. Why is that? Oh, sorry. I forgot I had a password. Not going to do it. Do show IP in brief. The IP is there, but what's not there? Well, we're attached to it locally, but still, you have to add static routes. You have to add static routes. Okay? So that's an issue. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to fix this issue? How are we going to fix this problem? Listen, I don't want to deal with static routes constantly. It's a default route. It should have let me get out. Right? It should have, I mean, come on. Right? I mean, there's got to be something wrong here. Right? I can do that. Right? Can I do this? And it stops me in my tracks right there. And when we look at the routing table, exit, we're there. Show start, let's see. And the Shopee protocols, actually. There's a default router and everything. It should take me out. All right? But we're getting a request timeout. Because it got there, it just didn't know how to get back. We're getting request timeout. So I'm not going to be dealing with putting static routes here. Because remember, these are default routes. If he doesn't know about the 60, he ain't coming back. So in our next lab, we're going to configure dynamic routing. So we don't have to worry about that ever again. Okay? See you there.